This is Frank Contreras reporting from the Mexican border city of Ciudad Juárez. We're standing here at the location where this deadly fire broke out Monday night, killing at least 39 migrants, the majority of them Central Americans, mostly from Guatemala. The Mexican government's investigation continues. Some security officials working inside the detention center have been arrested and detained on charges. There are allegations that some of those officials may have committed acts of extortion against some of the migrants or even illegally detained migrants in this detention center. Now, we want to show you the international bridge here behind me. You can see the American, the U.S., and Mexican flags. This is the bridge that crosses over the border into Ciudad Juárez to give you an idea of just how close this detention center is to the actual border with the United States. Now we're going to talk to a few migrants who are still stationed here to see what they're thinking on this day. This is a homage to some of the migrants who died inside the detention center in Monday night's fire. Many of them were from Venezuela, and so we see a lot of Venezuelan migrants here paying homage to them. Now, there are people in the street outside the detention center, and they tell CGTN that they also are in grave need. They have nowhere to live and no food, some of them traveling with small children. There are many migrants in the streets here in Ciudad Juárez precisely because migrant shelters are now filled beyond capacity. This is an example of just how many people have come from the southern parts of Mexico, from Central America, from Venezuela and other countries on their way to this border city in an attempt to cross into the United States. Many are hoping to seek asylum in the United States, and they're waiting to see if the United States government, the Joseph Biden administration, will lift the so-called Title 42 and allow them to apply for asylum in the United States. They're waiting for that to happen. There should be news sometime in May, we're starting to hear from the United States government. Meantime, people here are waiting to see what happens next, and the Mexican government's investigation of this deadly tragedy continues. Frank Contreras, CGTN, Ciudad Juárez, Mexico.